What's up, guys? Welcome to an episode of Sports News with Esco. Today, in this video and in this presentation, we'll be explaining about NFL running backs that are free agents this offseason. So stay tuned if you guys have one of these favorite teams, and tell me which running back you would pick and which team you would choose for him to go this offseason. Please like and subscribe and comment on this video on which running back goes to which team this offseason that they play their next season. Okay, now let's get started, shall we, guys? Here we go. Okay, first off, we got Elijah Mitchell, who signed a 4-year, $3.6 million contract with the San Francisco 49ers, who has 1,523 yards and 9 career touchdowns. Now, as you know, the 49ers went to the Super Bowl since like 2 seasons ago, lost to the Chiefs, and for here, Elijah Mitchell, who is basically the backup running back for Christian McCaffrey, how do you think he's going to evolve with a new team? Do you think he will go to a new team and he'll probably be the backup running back, or will he be as a starter? What do you think, guys? I mean, because there's a lot of star running backs who are basically, starters, but for this guy, he'll be probably a backup because I know he's a mid player. So, I mean, what do you guys think? What team will he go to? I mean, he can go to the Bills and be the backup running back for James Cook. He can go to the New York Jets, or he can go to the New York Giants. What team do you think he'll go to, guys? Say in the comments. Okay, next we got Kareem Hunt from the Kansas City Chiefs, who signed a 1-year deal, $1.2 million contract, who this season had 7 touchdowns and 728 yards. Now, as you guys know, the Chiefs went to the Super Bowl. They lost to the Eagles. And Kareem Hunt, though, I mean, with him with 7 touchdowns, do you think the Chiefs are going to extend him, or the Chiefs wanted to keep him? Because I know Travis Kelce, the tight end for the Chiefs, is playing one more season with them. Do you think the Chiefs are wanting to trade Kareem Hunt and get a new running back, or the Chiefs wanting to keep him and extend him? Because Kareem Hunt almost seems like a star running back for the Chiefs, but on a 1-year deal. I mean, my prediction is that you should extend him, but I don't know. It all depends what Andy Reid and the Chiefs front office want. So we shall see what happens. What do you think, guys? Say it in the comments below on where you think Kareem Hunt goes next. Okay, so next we got Jordan Mason from the San Francisco 49ers, who had a 3-year contract for $2.5 million and averaged 3 touchdowns and 789 yards. As you know, he's the backup running back. He's probably running back number two because, Chris McCaffrey for the 49ers is running back one, even though that Chris McCaffrey didn't play too much of season due to an injury. But I think Chris McCaffrey will be back next year as a starter. I think he's going to be healthy. But with Jordan Mason, can he stay as a backup running back as number two, or does he plan to get traded to a new team? What do you guys think? My opinion is that keep him for running back two to be the backup for Christian McCaffrey, or just trade him to a new team. I mean, other teams are available to get him at a good, a good free agent deal. So we'll have to see what happens, guys. Okay, so next we got Jalen Warren from the Pittsburgh Steelers, whose career stats were 1,674 yards and 6 touchdowns, and his contract was a 3-year deal for $2.5 million. As you know, the Steelers' starting running back is Cordell Patterson. Now, how do we feel about this, guys? Do you think that Jalen Warren deserves to stay and keep being the backup running back for Cordell Patterson, or does he get traded to a new team? I think basically he can go to the Miami Dolphins. He can go to the Tampa Bay Bucks. I don't know if they'll have interest in him. Maybe the Texans. Whatever team is interested on him, they would take that deal for him. But just say in the comments, guys, on where do you think Jalen Warren goes to this offseason. Next, we got Kenneth Gainwell from the Philadelphia Eagles, who is a backup running back for Saquon Barkley because Saquon's the starter. So, Kenneth Gainwell was on a 4-year contract for $3.8 million with a career of 1,185 yards and 12 touchdowns. Now, I know the Eagles just won a Super Bowl a couple days ago, and for Kenneth Gainwell being the backup running back number 2, backup for Saquon Barkley, do you think the Eagles want to extend Kenneth Gainwell, or will they get a new backup running back for Saquon Barkley? Say it on the comments, and what do you guys think? I think he could get traded to a new team if they're interested in him. Or, if I'm not mistaken, I think they can keep him. He can keep being the backup running back for Saquon Barkley for next season again for the Eagles. I mean, we'll see what happens, what the front office thinks. Okay, so next we got Nick Chubb, one of the starting running backs for the Cleveland Browns, who was on a 3-year, $36.6 million extension after 4 seasons with the Cleveland Browns. Now they gave him 3 more seasons, which basically now he has 7 years with the Cleveland Browns. But in his career stats, he has about 6,843 yards and 51 touchdowns. Now, since he's with 7 seasons for the Cleveland Browns, do you think Nick Chubb is going to go to a new team to be their new starting running back or backup running back, or does Cleveland plan to extend him in another contract? Well, what do you guys think? I mean, for me, basically, I see him getting traded and Cleveland gets a new running back to be their starter. So, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with what the front office thinks, but we shall see and find out this offseason. Okay, next for a free agent running back, we have Rico Daldo from the Dallas Cowboys, who he had 1 season with the Cowboys for a contract for $1.25 million. His career stats are basically 1,464 yards and 4 touchdowns. As you know, Ezekiel Elliott is the starting running back for the Dallas Cowboys. And then we know that Rico Daldo's got to be number 2 or number 3 running back. Now, how do we feel about this, guys? Can Rico Daldo stay another year or another 2 years with the Cowboys, still be the backup for Ezekiel Elliott? Or do the Cowboys need to bring good backup running backs? Because I know the Cowboys weren't the best this season for the NFC East, but I think the Cowboys front office wants to make some big changes after they fire McCarthy. But we'll have to see who, like, basically the offense wants. I mean, basically for me, I would say is go get new backup running backs to help Ezekiel Elliott out and then help Dak Prescott out. I mean, whatever happens, I would say go get new backup running backs that Dak Prescott wants and Ezekiel Elliott wants. So next we got starting running back for the Los Angeles Chargers, J.K. Dobbins, who is a free agent this offseason, whose contract was 1 year, $161 million, and who this season he had about 905 yards and 9 touchdowns. So, as you know, Gus Edwards is the running back number 2 for the Chargers for Jim Harbaugh's club. How do you guys think about J.K. Dobbins being a free agent? Do you think J.K. Dobbins deserves another contract extension and they pay him more money? Or does J.K. Dobbins go to another team? My guess on this, my prediction, extend the man because Jim Harbaugh will love to see J.K. Dobbins in another contract extension. So the Chargers front office should definitely extend him and pay him the money. I think Jim Harbaugh will like that. And now we have Aaron Jones, starting running back for the Minnesota Vikings, who is a free agent and whose contract was 1 year with the Vikings for $7 million dollars, and whose stats this season was 1,138 yards and 5 touchdowns. Now, this is what I'm thinking, guys. I know he used to play for the Packers. That's where he first started for about 6 seasons. Do you think Aaron Jones deserves to go back to the Green Bay Packers? Or does he deserve another extension contract with the Minnesota Vikings? Because as you know, J.J. McCarthy is going to be the starting quarterback for the Vikings next season. Do you think they should extend Aaron Jones? Or should they trade him back to the Packers or another team? What do you guys think? Say down in the comments where Aaron Jones should be at next season. And now we have another backup running back for Cordell Patterson and the Pittsburgh Steelers, Najee Harris, who the Steelers, he has a career of 4,312 yards and 28 touchdowns, and his contract was a 4 year deal for $13 million dollars. Now, as being Cordell Patterson's wide receiver number 2 or 3, do you think Najee Harris deserves another contract extension and more money? Or will Najee Harris go play for another team that other teams are looking interest on him as a free agent? Say in the comments that if Najee Harris should stay with the Steelers or he should get traded to another team. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification. Now, please comment down below on what video you want to see next, what podcast episode you want to hear me talk about. I'll keep uploading more shorts, more content. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button. Until next time, have a great day, guys.